And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So Ohio State's offense comes on the field first today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year, and I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First and 10 now for the offense. Back to throw. It's Howard. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to create here on the move, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example the defense had.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense.
Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Bringing it out, it's Maffa. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. So Clemson's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And here comes the other star wide receiver on the field. This is really an elite group in college football this season, and both these guys belong in that group.
Yeah, these guys have been chirping back and forth at each other in social media throughout the week. I want to see who has the better day because chances are that's the team that's going to win today.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They call the counter run here. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield. It's in the passing game as well.
They make... First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Keeping it on the ground here. Gain for the defensive.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is...
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew. That time. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Airing this one out toward the sideline. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over it. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Howard. He makes the grab. He'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The shotgun handoff here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Makes the catch downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's for the drive. The punt team making their way on the field. And the returner will be brought down. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He grabs it inside the 20. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. The Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Looking downfield. It's Howard. He's moving out of the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. But that's good. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ballard. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And looking to throw now on 1st down. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Abuka. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The offense really clicking here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he fires the football to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this 2nd half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw, it's Howard. Defense is coming after him. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
Caught near the goal line. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The Buckeyes come to the line with first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive. First down here for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss every single time.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Howard. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Buckeyes are in the red zone. Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Maffa. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. First down and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made after the completion. They'll have to hurry now, second down with the clock ticking. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. There's the snap, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul.
The ball is picked off.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And now the running backs got it again. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. Looking to flip the field here. Here's the punt, high in the air. And here's the fair catch by the return man. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? To the air. It's Klubnik. He's running out of time here. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Mental mistake by the defense. That'll cost him 5 yards. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. A really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, but they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.